Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am sitting down to do some sewing and I'm going to be using my fan mail scraps. You might remember that someone sent me some scraps, and during that video I also showed you scraps that I got something like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years before. I'm turning those scraps into quilt blocks at this point, or even crumb blocks, and I am determined to use up all the scraps. I'm working on just the scraps that I recently got, and then I'll do the other person's scraps later. Anytime I sit and work on that, I am going to turn on the camera and show you guys. Then I might shut the camera and continue sewing, but I will show you at the end everything I did in this episode. It might not be a lot. I'm in a hurry. It's Wednesday. Survivor is on in a couple of hours, so I have to hurry up. But I'm working on this box. These are all the scraps I still have left. There's a lot in here. I'm bagging her scraps that I put together in 2 different packs. One where they're all rectangles or squares. They can have like wonky stuff in them, but I'm trimming those to rectangles or squares. And then the other bag, it's like crumb quilt angles and things like that. So I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to look. You know, I want to use this, but there's some stabilizer on it. Oh, you know what? Look how easy I can take that off. And she's got a join there. Let's get the join out. Just going to trim that like that and that. So I'm just going to play with these things, and I'm going to chat with you a little bit. Now this is great. Where are you? For a, you know, the start of a crumb. I like these little pieces. And there's a sewing line there. Let's just cut past that. Okay. And this goes in my shreds and threads. So let me just pull some pieces out, press them if I need to, and I'll start sewing. I don't know exactly where I want you. I do have a playlist for this. The link is in the description of the video for this playlist. It will also pop up on the end screen so you can see the first video and where I show you the scraps that I got. And then I started a part 1 after that. Part 1, 2, 3, I think this is part 4, is just showing you what I'm doing with the fabric. It just gives me another little series that I absolutely love, and I'm just going with it. Okay, I'm going to try, you know, just finding some more big pieces. I think I did a lot of small pieces the last time. And look, I found this big long strip. I'm not trimming it or anything. I'm just going to put all kinds of stuff onto this strip. Now this is an angle. That's okay. That'll be good for a crumb piece. And I'm doing some big crumb pieces, not just little ones. Is something tiny. We'll put that one there. Let's see. I'm going to put it, let's see. This way, like that. I love this, the little birds. I'll save this one for when I put it on. I'll put this one on another piece of fabric, so they're not identical. I'm going to cut this like, let's cut this like here. But maybe I'm going to do it like that. Wow, look at this nice big piece. Notice I don't care what I put it on. I'm just putting it on something that's different than this. Tags. I know there's one here somewhere. Look at this tag, his little doggies. I'm having so much fun picking prints. These end up going in auctions. Oh yeah, auctions. Go check out my auctions. The link to my auctions is in the description of every video. So please go check them out. I'll have some new ones coming out after, I don't know, the 15th. I think this is the 13th of May. This is 2026. But just go check them out. There's always auctions going on. And my auctions are for scrappy things. And bidding starts at 1 penny with free shipping for USA. So these guys are always tricky to trim. See, because it's going to want to go down this way. I can cut it straight though. Doesn't have to follow the angle. Because I have no rules. No rules in my world. I'm just going to separate these a little bit. Okay, so that was quick and easy. So I have these pieces, and I'll show you them at the end in a little slideshow. Okay, let me grab some more stuff. I want these two guys together. I don't know, I like those little birds and that leaf. So let me just slap this together. Now this is a little strip. Ooh, let's put that. Ooh, look at that. Let's put that there. What can we put on this? And these are two nice pieces. Let's see, I'm going to trim this part off, and that can be for something else. Now some of these pieces I will leave as angles, and then some I will just square them up or rectangle them up. Oh, here's something else that's good for strips. Okay, let me pick out pieces. I don't remember finding all these long strips out of that box. And I've got strips like this. It's also cool. But I'd like other things on here. I mean, I can put two together and then cut, and it just makes separate blocks, but I'm going to try to put other things. Okay, let's put this on here. I got a little guy like this. I'm going to put it this way. That one, I think that's going to fit there almost perfectly. Finish that off. Let's see. This little piece of blue, let's put him right here. I'm going to put this little guy. What's the right side? I think this is the right side. Yes. And we'll finish that off. Ooh, look, looky, looky. I'm going to lay this down, and that can be with other pieces after. I'll be cutting that. Or it can go into a rectangular box. All right, let me see. This is very thready. I don't care. Well, I almost care about that, but that'll come off when I salvage, when I trim. I'm going to put this here. And I'm just going to cut that there. Oh, I like this. Two pieces like that. And I'm going to put that there. I should have actually moved that over, but I didn't. tag. Okay. And I'll put this on here. How about, that would be very long. Oh, let's put a little piece like this here. I like this guy. Am I even, oh, at first I thought I was on the wrong side of the gray, but no, I've got the right side up. I'm going to fill this strip, and then I'm going to take the time to press everything, trim everything, and then I'll show you all that I made. So I'm going to stop right now, and I'll be right back. Let me show you really quick. This is like the biggest rectangle piece, and I think this is the smallest. These are all rectangles. I'm going to love this, like if I want to make a, you know, a bigger block, it could fit next to something like that. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. And so we have this. I'm going to lay them out. Oops, and I'll do a little slideshow. Now these have that gray. Anything that felt like being a rectangle, I made it a rectangle. If it felt like having an angle to it, I made it with an angle. So these are all the rectangles that I just made. And these are the angles. And some are big, some are small, some are maybe 3-sided, some are 4-sided. There might be some 5-sided. I just did whatever the fabric felt like having me do. It was kind of like, you know, whatever shape it was. Oh, this is like a little flannel. Got all kinds of threads and stuff that I'm just throwing on the floor. Like that. I don't know how many pieces. Oh, I have something cut there. Very far away from my scissors. Okay. So it's that. Those are the rectangles like that. The little birds, owls. I don't know if you're actually seeing anything, much of anything. And like this, like this, like this. So excited. It's so fun to just sit down and do this. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Slideshow coming up. Go check out my auctions. Link is in the description. Go check out my eBay store. I've always got stuff there. Consider becoming a patron or a YouTube member if you want to get in on my fabric frenzies, all that stuff. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.